People, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be talking about something that my juniors had asked me. So I thought let's put it up for the YouTube channel also. So it is about DD. DD means design dissertation, the most important part of the architecture journey. Our thesis. Of course, कुछ कुछ लोग फर्स्ट सेकेंड ईयर से सोच रहे होते हैं कि उनका थीसिस क्या होता है. I didn't even know what is a thesis until I was in like fourth year, because in fourth year we were just hyped about thesis के बारे में सोचते रहना. Okay, thesis के बारे में सोचते रहना. So that is when we started actually thinking about what is thesis and trying to understand what exactly a thesis or a design dissertation is. Well, today I'll be talking about one aspect of it which I really experienced in my jury that was very important. That is, know your client. Yeah. No matter what structure you're making, know your client. We are definitely said in architecture that पैसे के बारे में ज़्यादा सोचने का नहीं, just design, just use your exploration, design ideas, etc. And पैसे के बारे में we'll look it at the later stage. Don't compromise in design just because you're thinking about the budget. But in my jury, I was asked about who is your client. इतना पैसा है क्लाइंट के पास, क्या तुम्हारा क्लाइंट ये करके दे सकता है? तुम्हारा कुछ ज़्यादा ही बजट वाला चीज़ नहीं हो गया? Well, these are the questions that you need to definitely consider. I had thought, so I had a veterinary hospital and rehab. If you've seen my previous videos, you would know the topic. So I thought, of course, my client is the government, and the government will make the hospital for the animals. But then, because I had this urban design, a lot of fancy things, and of course a lot of we need details in drawings, so we do add and do put our maximum efforts to make it look so beautiful, like as beautiful as possible. So all it was a hospital. If you see the building, it is just banger. It is so beautiful. You just look at it and you don't feel like it's a hospital, because I wanted it to be something that people can look at and be, just keep looking at it, or something that they can really remember, that stays in their mind, something that even the pets are not very disturbed to come into. They should feel like, oh, nice place. That's what was my idea, and that's what I designed. But when we look at the budget and the design, so the juror said that you should also think about how it will sustain. So it is again something that I really learned from after this jury, is that you should know, whatever you're designing, who is paying for it. Whether they pay for it, they don't pay for it, is a different thing. But even in design, when you bring this little bit of practicality to it, it just becomes such a realistic project. Although whatever designs that we do in our semesters is not something that we actually built on site, that is something that we visualize in our mind, that oh, we have built it, but then it is not actually built. Still, when you keep this little bit of practicality in your mind, regarding who is the client, how much is the budget I'm looking at, how it will be converted into the physical form, it just becomes a more realistic. And then in that case, nobody can question you, because this is like one of the most important parameters. Of course, do not compromise in your design just because you're thinking a lot about money, but then you can still look at a bit more effective, like cost efficient materials when you're looking at something. There is, obviously, for every single material you will definitely get some or the other alternative which will be better than it in some way. Whether ecologically it's better, whether economically it is better. You should always compare it and see what you're making, and then accordingly whatever is best for you, you should always pick that. So you also have a very strong reasoning कि मैंने ये लिया because इससे ये है, whatever. And also know what you're presenting. So in my semester 7 or semester 7, and also semester 9 for that matter. I had a lot of data, but then we also add certain internet images where we want to show certain layering of materials, whether it's floor, whether it is slab, whether it is a terrace garden. We do show sandwiching of materials. So I had images of it and diagrams of it. The juror asked me, what material is it and how is that material made? So and it was some adhesive layer with some polymer content. So they asked me, do you know if it is good for environment or not, how it is made, is the manufacturing of it not environmentally sustainable or not? So this is the depth and this is the extent till what you should know your project. And hence in thesis, so there is definitely advantage of getting a strict juror, because when you get a strict juror you become very alert for the next jury, trust me. So for my next jury I made sure I knew every single thing on my sheet, right from why a line is drawn, to why a word is written, to why a diagram is made. You should know everything that you're presenting. Don't act smart, just be smart enough to know everything that is on your paper. you know no matter what they ask, you should have reasoning for it. You should know why you have done what you have done. And once you're clear with that, the jury goes smooth. You are more confident because you're not worried about anything. When you know everything, you will present yourself as if, ask me anything, I know it. And that is the kind of confidence you should have. Nervousness before a jury is of course something that is needed, but then it is also important that the nervousness is out of the desire to excel in the jury, the desire to present your work up to the mark, and just the fear of, just I just hope that whatever work I've done just outshines the way I'm imagining it to outshine, is something that should give nervousness, not something that ये मैंने पढ़ा नहीं है यार, इसके बारे में पूछ लिया तो क्या होगा, ये नहीं होना चाहिए. Well, this is certain learnings that I've got from my jury and my thesis. Hope that helps. See you in my next video. Till then, see ya.